friends. This is my senior share, which is crazy. But I want to talk a little bit about how I got involved in InterVarsity. I got involved pretty quickly. I knew coming into my freshman year that I was going to go to InterVarsity because my roommate that year and I, Kate, decided that we were going to look for a Christian community when we were in our senior year of high school. And we found InterVarsity, looked up UW on Instagram, and the first thing that came up was UW IV. And so I think that was the first sign that this was what was meant to be. But I went to the first Epic my freshman year, and I got there 30 minutes early because I couldn't read the time apparently and thought that it started at 7. And I was sitting there and I said, all right, Lord, if nobody talks to me, I'm never coming back. Which I don't recommend doing that. I would recommend like sticking with it and going out of your way to talk to people. But Gina Wagner came up to me and she said, I like your earrings. I'm sitting here. We are going to be friends. So I said, okay, I guess I'm sticking around. And I stuck around. I got involved in life group, going to Gina's life group. I went to prayer meetings and just as many things that we had as possible. And my second semester, freshman year, I started leading a prayer meeting and did the mock drama. I was asked to do those and I just immediately knew like I need to say yes to the things that I'm invited into, especially my freshman year, knowing that I needed to get involved and find community. And so I did that. End of freshman year, Gina came up to me and said, I'm going to nominate you to be a life group leader, and I think that you should apply. And so I did. And I was asked to be a life group leader going into my sophomore year. And I said yes. And saw the Lord work in my life group in Nylons while I was an RA. Wasn't exactly how I expected things to go because I overbooked myself a lot, putting a lot of things on my plate. But I saw the Lord work through InterVarsity. That was the one thing that I knew. This is not overwhelming for me. This is what I want to do. This is helping me to grow my relationship with God. And so going into my final year, I was a life group leader again, and it didn't exactly go how I pictured it to go. I was thinking that I was going to be an RA in Nylons, with my best friend being my co-RA, but that didn't happen. Going into this year, I was told by family that I had to choose between being a student and living at home and not being a student. And so I chose to finish up my final year and live at home. And I wasn't sure how God was going to use me, but I saw him still working, even in the midst of me not knowing what was going to happen. And he provided with my life group in Tut. People showed up, which I wasn't expecting. Elena and Kate showed up the very first week, and after that, Maddox and Ryan and Perry started showing up as well, and the Lord worked through them and helped grow me to see that he can work even when I'm not sure if he can. And so some parting wisdom as I leave is get involved in as many things as you can. Go to everything that you can possibly go to, and get involved in the Christian community because you only have one chance to live out your college years, and you don't want to regret not doing what you can. And if you have not gotten as involved as possible, it's okay. You still have time. Um, what comes next for me is I'm getting married this summer, which is crazy and exciting. Um, I'm continuing to work with the kiddos that I work with right now, getting to watch them grow into the little tiny humans that they will be. And I've started my own business that I'm hoping will be able to take off, doing wedding planning. Um, and I'm hoping that the Lord will work to allow that to take off. Some prayer requests that I have is just that I would be able to continue to find community where I'm living. I found a church that I hope is my home church. And I'm just praying that the Lord will provide more and more community both there and outside of the church, where I'm able to continue to grow in my faith and also be able to share my faith with those that may not have their own faith. And so just prayers that I'd be able to live intentionally within the community that I have. So yeah, bye.